Hello, it's Jeanette with Amazing Paper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me in my craft closet. Today's video is a little snowman with a chocolate Dove bar centers in each of these little body parts. And this project was inspired by a video that I saw by France Martin. And what she did was she wrapped Hershey Nuggets. And it was so cute, her little snowman. She had a little box for it, and it was just absolutely adorable. So I didn't have any Hershey Nuggets, so I thought, let me improvise and let me do something a little bit different. And I figured out how to make it actually hang. So we're going to put this little snowman together, and we're going to be using Dove chocolates. Okay, these are the dark chocolate almond Dove bar, of my favorite. Absolutely love dark chocolate. And what you're going to need is 3 pieces of shimmer paper, or you could actually just use Whisper White if you'd like. And I have these measuring 3.5 inches by 7/8. Okay, and then you're also going to need a piece of window sheet. Now this window sheet measures 3 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. Now what I'm going to first do is I am going to put a little hole with my 1/8 inch hole punch, handheld hole punch, right in the center, about maybe 1/8 of an inch from the edge. Okay. I don't know if you can see the hole there that I put in there, but just a little hole, and that's what's going to help you hang. Now I'm going to bring in my silicone craft sheet, and I'm going to put some fast fuse on this window sheet, and I'm going to put a few layers on here. I want to make sure that it's coated nice and good with fast fuse. You probably don't need 4 layers, but I just want to make sure that this is going to stay together. Now at the very edge, bottom edge, you're going to go ahead and put these Dove bars and line them up. Now you're wondering, well, why aren't you wrapping them first? Well, I want to do this hanging part first, because wrapping them first doesn't actually hide the window sheet as much as, I think I put that one wrong. Let's see. No. We'll just leave it like that. Okay. I guess it really doesn't really matter which way you put it, up or down. I'm going to go ahead and try to line these up as nicely as possible. Okay. So now I've already got it to where it's hanging. Okay. Now I'm going to wrap with these shimmer paper. Now what I've done is I've taken some tear and tape, and I put a little piece on the one side, just on one edge. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take some glue dots, and I'm going to put one glue dot on each one of these Dove bars on the back. Okay, and the reason I'm doing that is I don't want the paper to shift. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. All right. And now I'm going to take this, and I am ready to wrap this around. Try to center it, wrap it around, and I'm going to take my paper piercing tool, and I am going to lift that top sheet paper from the adhesive, from the tear and tape. And now you're going to try to do it as snug as you can and as straight as you can, okay? So that it looks like this in the front. And we're going to do that with the other ones that I have here. I'm going to take that where the glue dot is, try to center it. Oops, did I do that the wrong way? No, I didn't. Okay, got a little confused there for a minute. Okay, take off the paper. I'm so easily confused. Okay, all right, now there's 2. Okay, and one more. Center it and bring it around. I tell you, the shimmer paper is very pretty. It's not glitter paper, it just shimmers so beautiful. So anyway, okay, so now we've got all 3 of our body parts for our snowman. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the hat, and what I have is some glitter paper. Stampin' Up! Does sell on their holiday catalog. They had some black glimmer paper, and I think you can still get it. I'm not exactly sure when the deadline is, but you want to hurry up and go get your glimmer paper, and it's black. And what I'm going to use is the 1-inch square punch, okay? And then I'm going to come back in and use the word window punch, okay? And those are my 2 parts for the hat, but I'm going to make one more part, and that is just a little bit of a trim, okay? And I'm going to just use some more shimmer paper, and I'm going to take my 1-inch square punch, and I just want a little bit of a trim piece there. So I'm going to bring in my silicone craft sheet again. I'm going to take some snail adhesive. I'm going to put some snail on the edge here. I'm going to go ahead and put the rim of the hat here. Let me try to make it centered here. Okay. Oh, still not. Okay. About like that. And then I'm going to take this little piece of shimmer paper, and I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on it, and I am going to take my, let me put a little bit more on that side. There we go. Okay, you can do this with glue too if you want. All right, I just scraped my finger. All right, now I'm just going to lay that on the edge like that. Okay, that's part of it. Now let's put a little flower on it like I did this one. Okay, and we are going to use the little flower from the Itty Bitty Accents. Now the color that I'm using here is called Rose Red. It's a very, very deep pink color. Now I'm going to just kind of raise this little flower, put a little dimension in this flower using my paper piercing tool, and you could also use your piercing mat if you have one, and I do have one, but I like this little foam thing that I've been using forever. Okay, so let's put some rhinestones on in the middle of this. I'm just going to take a little rhinestone from here. I'll take the bigger one. I like that bigger one in here. Give it a little bit of bling. Now I'm going to take a mini glue dot, and I'm going to put that on the back of this, and we are going to just set our little flower right here. Isn't that cute? Okay, now let's put some fast fuse just right on the edge here. All right, and let's put the hat. Now I'm just going to put it a little bit lopsided, kind of. Not too bad, just a little bit. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, put those away, is I'm going to be making the buttons for this snowman. Now let me find some scrap. And I'm going to use a 1/4 inch hole punch. Now I'm just using some scrap from this black glitter paper, and I'm going to punch out 4, 3, and 4. Okay. All right. Are they all here? Oh, here it is. Okay, and I'm going to use some glue dots to stick them down, and I'm just going to stick those buttons on the 2 bottom parts of this. And let me get my glue dots, and let me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the glue dot into like a little ball, and I'm going to place it on the back, and I'm going to put 2, one here, roll that glue dot kind of into a little ball, and one here. Okay, oop, don't want that glue dot showing. Tuck that in. Okay, one more. Oh, 2 more actually. Roll that glue dot. Turn this over. All right, and we are putting it one right here, and one more glue dot. It's hiding underneath there. Flip that over. Excuse me. Okay. And there it is right here. Okay. Now, I just want to let you know that I'm not an artist. So I'm just going to attempt to draw a face like I did here. And I'm going to be using one of the Stampin' Up! Stampin' Write markers. This is basic black. And I'm just going to use the writing side. Okay, I don't want to use the brush side because, oh, that is the brush side. The writing side. Now I'm just going to make 2 little circles here. Okay. Like I said, I am no artist. Okay, now you can make your circles as big or as small as you want. I'm going to leave a little bit of white in the eyes there. And then I'm going to make a nice big smile for the snowman. Okay. And I'm going to put some dimples right here. Okay. Now let's work on his nose. The nose is so easy to do. You want to take some kind of orange paper and bring back in your square punch, your 1-inch square punch, and just stick your piece of paper in there. Determine how big you want your nose. I think about that big. Not too big. Okay. Got to make it look like a little carrot. Now I'm going to take some snail adhesive, and I'm just going to put a little bit of snail adhesive on the edge of that, on the white edge of this little carrot. And let's see. I think I'm going to just go ahead and put it like that. What do you think? Like that? Okay, now let's give this little guy a scarf. Now what I did is I just took some 1/2-inch cotton ribbon. You can use any kind of ribbon you want. I'm sure you can find some really cute ribbon, but Stampin' Up! Does have some 1/2-inch cotton ribbon in several different colors, and I chose this rich raspberry, I believe it is. Oh, what color is this? Let's see, yep, rich raspberry. I was right. Okay. Now you just tie it on like you would just a regular scarf. Now this is about maybe, oh, let me measure this. This is about maybe 9 inches long, and you're probably going to not need that much, but I want to tie a couple of knots on here. One, and then tie another one. Okay, like that. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim it. Like I said, you didn't need quite 9 inches, but it's good to have a little extra to help you make your knots. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to put on his arms, and the arms I made from the Tree Builder punch. This is such a really neat punch because it's got a little bird with a wing and a leaf, apple, the tree part. But I'm going to use this little tree part here. I'm hoping that you can see that for the arms. And I've already punched them out, and I've used some soft suede cardstock. Okay. Now I'm going to take this and move this away so you can see. This is where my arms are going to go. All right, so now I need to put some adhesive on the front of these. Let me bring this back in just for the adhesive, and I'm going to use some fast fuse because I want those arms to stay on really good. Okay, so let's put one arm, and you're going to put it in the center body part. Okay, and just kind of bend it just a little bit. All right, now let me do the other one with some fast fuse and put that one on. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, now let's hang this little baby. And I'm going to use some baker's twine. I've got about maybe 10-11 inches of baker's twine. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to take the half part here, and I'm going to string that into that little hole that you made for hanging on the window sheet. Okay, and you want to just string your 2 strands through that loop that you make, and there you go. And then just tie a little knot on the end so that you can hang your snowman. Okay, and there you have it. Isn't that cute? I hope that you try this little snowman design. It's so easy. And if you need any tools or supplies that I used in this video, please visit my website, www.geamazingpapercrafts.stampinup.net. And I'm Jeanette with Geamazing Paper Crafts. And you make it a great day. Bye-bye.